Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Lock In here, back with another unboxing. Today we've got a box of Twilight of the Republic from the new card game Star Wars Unlimited. I say new, it's been out for about a year and a half now. But yeah, this is their Clone Wars theme set that released a couple months ago now. But yeah, we're going to be doing an unboxing of that. So 24 packs to open. I've got my trusty sleeves here. There's a couple chase cards, but there's a lot of iconic characters any diehard Star Wars fans will recognise. So yeah, let's see how we go. I've got my Yoda playmat to suit the theming, and I will also warn ahead of time, my cat is likely to make an appearance in this. It's very troublesome. She's currently sleeping opposite me, so we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, let's just crack into it. They've adult proofed it on me. Here we are. We've got our 24 boosters. Should be very nice. I think I'll move that just beyond there. Give you a bit of berth, I think. That'll do. Yeah, let's get into it. So they're 16 card booster packs. There's always a leader at the front. And usually a base after that. So we'll just go through these. Got infantry. Yeah, so they layer them commons, then you get your uncommons after that. Yeah, the hyperspace cards are really cool. It's always hyperspace. At least a couple per pack, usually 2, maybe 3. I really love the Clone Wars theme. Aura Singh. Definitely butchered that. Got Plo Koon. Manufactured soldiers. Ooh, that's a good start. That's pretty cool rare. The Tranquility. Very nice. And then we've got a foil. Strategic analysis. So I think I'll put our rares, separate them like so. We'll separate our bases and our leaders. Put them there. And we will pop our hyperspace cards. Cool. And we'll just put everything else in one pile. I think that will do us nicely. Second pack. Ooh. So we get a hyperspace Asajj Ventress. Very nice. That one's a rare. Our base. Sundari. The lighting is not the best, but we'll make it work. Just got my ceiling light on. Might need a proper lamp or something to truly show these off. Squadron of Vultures. Very nice. Dwarf Tried. On to our uncommons. Jesse. Sanctionist Shuttle. Echo. And Malevolence. Very nice. Separatist Capital Ship. It's a cool one. Pop these in our pile. Anything at the back? Ooh, hyperspace foil. So these are typically the best you can get in terms of like variation with the cards. So they've got the hyperspace border and then they're foiled. They're a beautiful card to get. Quite rare, but lovely all the same. third pack. I won't mess around too much with these, I'll just show them off as best I can. Echo City. Yeah. Let me know if you're a big Star Wars fan in the comments. I certainly am. The troop transport. Doorstep. Uncommons now. Padme, and what rare? For the Republic. Very cool. There's Commander Cody, it would seem. It's a cool one. And what have we got behind that? Just a common foil. Darth Maul. Ooh, very nice. And we've got a hyperspace base. Very cool. Can hear my cats fighting in the background. That's lovely. Very nice to listen to. Paid actors, I swear. They're not paid actors. Lethal Crackdown. Oh, that's cool. Hyperspace uncommon, and we've got a legendary Planetary Invasion. Very cool. Anyone familiar with the Naboo invasion? That's an ode to that. Very cool. So yeah, legendary is the best rarity we can get. I think there's meant to be one in every 8 packs, as we get a very shiny Plo Koon. Yeah, so legendary is the rarest you can get. Each leader has a showcase variant. They're usually quite valuable, so we get Maul again. But yeah, the showcase leaders are definitely the most valuable cards that you can potentially get. I know with the latest set, they've introduced a form of collector boosters, and now there's another art style, just to throw a spanner in the works, confuse you even more. We get Petition the Senate. So we're getting different things, which is good. And the Clone Wars, double rare. It's a foil. Very nice. Admire the art as best we can. Very shiny. Yeah, so we'll see if we can pull a showcase here today. The odds are definitely not in our favour, as we get Quinlan Voss, different. And we get Lair of Grievous, very cool. Put them in our pile. Yeah, Padawan Starfighter. You definitely get a lot of bulk commons with Star Wars. It's a really good game for drafting and sealed play, because you get leaders and bases, which you need to play. It's good that you get those in every pack, versus, you know, Magic, where you've got where you barely get any lands. Kind of annoying. Luminara. Rare. Did we get another one? Ooh, yes we did. Mace Windu's lightsaber. Very nice. Expanding the collection. Ooh. Packs are putting up a fight here. Ooh. Count Dooku. Ooh. Awesome character. Very cool. Yeah. We've got Pike Palace. The iconic Pike Palace. I have no idea what that is. Probably a noob. Star Wars noob. Just a regular. I find the art can be a little bit hit or miss. The game is still relatively new. They're still sort of finding their legs. We get a hyperspace synchronized strike. Art on that's very cool. Some pretty iconic characters there. Pop these down. And what is our rare? Ooh, a rare base. Shadow Collective Camp. Yeah, something they introduced, I think, with the set before this. And now, actually no, I think this was the first set. Just introduces a different mechanic to the game, which is nice. Yeah, so you often compromise on base life, which is, you know, your goal is to destroy your opponent's base. So you can see that one has 25 health. Usually they have about 30. So, which you can see, yeah, with the nest there, they usually have 30 life. So, yeah, you usually get a benefit for less life, and sometimes you can, I think the latest set, you can get bonuses, negatives, and you start with more life. Just something different they've done. Adds another element to the game, which is interesting. Still sort of finding its legs, I think, in terms of playability and popularity. Another Malevolence. I seem to always find this card. It seems almost common for me, even though it's a rare. And Manufactured Soldiers. I think our piles are a bit random here. The rares are going straight to where they belong, but otherwise everything is a bit messed up. The Anakin there. Base. Basically, we're hunting the legendaries, but if you can get the showcase, that can be a nice bonus. Grenade Strike, that's cool. Some of the art can be surprising. Sometimes it can be pretty ugly. Ooh, Clone Commander Cody, very cool character. We've got Calculating Magma Guard, Low Altitude Gunship, and then we've got Kit Fisto. Cool. It's a pretty recognizable Jedi there. It's a handy rare. And what else have we got? Just a Squadron of Vultures. Nothing too major. We're smashing through these. Best way to do it. Don't waste any time. Ooh, Obi-Wan. Yeah. Definitely a favorite of mine. And the hyperspace is very nice. Sundari again. Yeah, you see a lot of repeating cards, which is the big shame of Star Wars and some of these smaller card games, but you know, it's to be expected when you open so many boosters. Ooh, 501st Liberator. Looks like multiple there, not just one, but nonetheless, art looks very cool. Put that aside, I think. Just some clones. Some uncommons. Ooh, Mace Windu's lightsaber. Very nice. In the hyperspace. That's good. Ooh, we've got Admiral Yularen. Double rare. Something else. Just a foil. Cool. Seemed to be an extra rare slot there. Can be weird how they do it. Oh, just destroy the card. Yeah. Now, something I really do love about these cards is that often the random common showcases with the foiling can be really nice. Not often, but occasionally you get a really nice one, and it's always good to see. Bold Recon Commando. Attaché. Occasionally I see a character and I struggle to remember who they are. Zyro the Hutt being one of them. I kind of remember them from the Clone Wars TV series, but Certainly not one I try to remember. Duchess as champion. Let it focus. What's the rare? I have the high ground. Ooh. A tragic scene for anyone who's seen the movie. Of course, everyone should have seen the movie by now. Tragic. Very tragic. Lost his hand in the second movie, and then his legs. It's not doesn't have a very good track record, that Darth Vader guy. Pretty powerful, very cool character. Obi-Wan again. I think that's the third one now. He keeps saying hello there, keeps popping up. So yeah, so the set that came out after this, Jump to Light Speed it's called. You may end up seeing a video on it after this, maybe. See how we go. But it features more spacecraft, ships from all the movies, which is something nice. Impropriety among thieves. I think I pronounced that right. Impropriety. Yeah. Totally butchered that. I know. That's fun. Very cool. Rare. There's a lot of very good yellow cards. Whatever it's actually called. I don't know. But yeah. So Jump to Light Speed had spaceships as sort of its main theme, and it had spaceship like pilot command. Sorry, not commanders. Look at me thinking of Magic. Padme Amidala. Yeah, always thinking about Magic cards. Definitely my favorite game. But yeah, Star Wars, the leaders are like pilot themed, so you can attach them to your ships. A cool idea. This set was the first to introduce tokens. So for anyone who's familiar with Magic, I might put in that pile, it's cool. For anyone familiar with Magic, you'd know about creating different tokens, different creatures, and so on. So yeah, ooh, showcase of the exact same rare. Sabine Wren, double rares, that's quite cool. Put that in our pile, and Merciless Contest. Yes, these packs have been merciless. Nothing too major yet, I don't think. We've still got about half the box there. Which is very nice. Someone different. Newt Gunray. Newt. Very cool. We've got Tipico City. I believe that's on, oh yeah, it says it right there. Camino. Let's power through these. But yeah, so this was the first set. It introduced droid and clone tokens. I think the next set introduced the Jump to Light Speed had like vulture droid tokens and like TIE fighters. So it's just a different element to the game. Having like smaller tokens in bulk. There goes my cat. Meow, it says. Count Dooku. She wants all the attention, I think. There's Count Dooku, very cool. And Relentless Rocket Droid. Just a random common that's the whole shebang, the hyperspace and the foil. There goes my cat. And off you go. Do not interrupt. No. Sit down. Oh no. I'm gonna have to edit this out. Cat invasion, I think. You might get a catch sight of the tail in a minute, or a lot more. Oh, there she is, causing mayhem. What am I doing? There she is. My mess. Exposed. Anyway, back to it. New Gunray. Got focus. KCM mining facility. Let's continue. Gosh, she's sitting on all of our stuff. What are you doing? Gotta love cats. Gotta love pets in general. can be a nightmare to deal with. But we love them all the same. And consolidation of power. Oh, I see something shiny behind that. And there she goes. Oh, now that's a good one. Now there are two of them. So that's another legendary. But that's got the whole package. Hyperspace and foil. I will most definitely be sleeving that one. Why did I put that in? Let's treat that one. I think that's quite a valuable one, as it will pop up on screen for anyone interested. And so will, hopefully, all the other rares. Hopefully there's some values other than like 10, 20 cents. My hopes aren't high, but you never know. Alright, we've got Chancellor Palpatine. Very cool. I will go back through at the end and just have a look at some of the cards we've pulled, some of the rares, just as like a summary for anyone who wants to just skip to the end. Because yeah, I'm just blabbing. Death by Droids. Gore! Ooh, another legendary. They're all at the bottom of the box. That's cool. I don't know if that one's valuable. I think I will. We'll sleeve that one up. As I should have probably sleeved up the Planetary Assault before. Gore. Protected. Put him aside. Yeah, no, it's been a very long time since I've uploaded anything. Sort of just got distracted, lost track of what I was sort of doing with this, but hopefully we'll be back at it. I don't know if this will be the first or second video posted since the big hiatus. Everyone's been holding their breath, all 11 subscribers that I have. Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. You gotta start somewhere. Admiral Trench. It's named after a trench. Tragic. Unmasking the conspiracy. Interesting. And Asura. She might pronounce that correctly. Oh, there goes something. When you can't get the attention of your human, just destroy things. Yeah. Heard a trill in the background in agreement. God, I'm watching the chaos unfold. Django again. I believe he got suspended in the game, which was kind of funny because they suspended Boba Fett, one of the first leaders. So they've just gone and they're targeting all the Mandalorians. I suppose Boba Fett technically isn't a Mandalorian, but well, really he is, but yeah, just interesting the way the game's been going, the way the meta sort of has revolved around the same like 2-3 cards for so long. So we've got Sly Moore. Another character that I never really recognized. I'm sure she appears, he, she, yeah, I'd say that's a she. And then we've got Finn from the sequels? Yeah, the sequels. That's what they're called, yeah. Not a huge fan. Some people like them. I am not one of them. Smash it. Another Quinlan. Another Sundari. Democide. Clone Heavy Gunner. Yeah, I will be, I need to return to Dark Souls. It's certainly planned. It was my first video. Most successful, if 200 views is considered success. But yeah, that's definitely... Did I skip the rare? Yes, I did. Guerrilla Insurgency. It goes to show how out of touch I am, how distracted I am. That's our rare. Guerrilla Insurgency. And then we've got A common hyperspace foil. Just chaos going on in the background. Let's just tune that one out, ladies and gentlemen. I'll edit my cat out of the video. I'm kidding. Warrior drone. But yeah, no, I need to start uploading more. I plan to. Hopefully the editing will get better and better, but only time will tell. So if you're tuned in and enjoying so far, another tranquility. If you're tuning in and you're enjoying the content, please give me some love. Just a subscribe, or at least just a bell on the channel, and just keep an eye out for future stuff. Yeah, I'm just doing this for a bit of fun. See where we can go with it. Just have a passion for a lot of things. I'd like to share that. I certainly don't want to be strictly an unboxing channel. It was never my goal. But there's always a lot of things to open. They keep releasing card games. Fives, that's all rare. Yeah, they keep releasing card games. They make it more and more difficult every time to not do unboxing. There's a lot of new games coming out as well that I've got on my radar that hopefully I can do a playthrough of. But we'll see what happens. See where the winds take us. Infantry, militia. Yeah, some very cool cards. I'll have to have a read through some of them, build some decks. I said no one ever. No. These Xylo beasts, Zillo. That's the Zillo beast, I'd say. Ooh, wrong pile almost. And subjugating starfighter. Well, that's cool. It's a different one. Very big. Big creature. We've got 2 packs left. Ooh. Well, let's see what's in our last 2 packs. See if we hit something good. Something different anyway. Pre-Vizsla. Vizsla, one of the rare leaders. It's cool, something different. Haven't gotten one of them yet. And Crystal City. See if we can get some more legendaries. We've got 3 so far. 4 would be nice. But I think 3 is sort of the average. You never know. We might get lucky. Prisoner of War. Synchronized. There we go. Our 4th legendary. What did I say? It's possible. The Invasion of Christophsis. Yeah, that sounds right. We'll roll with that. Yeah. It is a really expensive card in terms of the ability. Sorry, not the value. But yeah, 15. That's how many resources that one costs. Good luck playing that one. But it is cool. I think I will just unsleep.